Chap Tales. Don't you wanna hear some Chap Tales? Chap Tales. Don't you want to hear some Chap Tales? Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay. Hello, people. What is happening? You're right. Okay, so I was just thinking about more stories. I thought of this story, which is quite funny. When I was younger, I don't know, probably about 10 years old, something like that. I grew up on a council estate called Ingester Road in Kentish Turn. And on this estate, there's like down one side of the estate, a whole length of the estate is this wooded area that we used to call the Big Woods. And we was always in there making camps, playing army, just all that sort of stuff that young boys do. Anyway, I can remember this one time that this is what, it's just funny. I just thought of it and thought, yeah, that could be a chap tale. Yeah, so me and my best pal, well, at the time he was my best pal, Dean Chapronier. Yeah, we used to practically live in these woods, like with a lot of the other kids off the estate. We used to always in there, do you know what I mean, playing armies. We had this thing called puppy power, like, and one of the other kids on the estate called Kieran used to have this thing called Tiger Run. And it was like two little armies that were against each other. Anyway, I can remember it was like a Saturday morning or something, and I just got up and that. And that day, me and my family, like me and my mum and just family members, we was planning to go to my auntie's house, who lived up in like sort of Barnet area. And so anyway, on that morning, I remember my mum had like bought me all new clothes, brand new trainers, like I was looking slick. Yeah, so I got all ready, like, and we weren't going for about another hour or so, like, and I was playing on my Game Boy or whatever, like with all my new clobber on, just sitting there waiting in the front room. There's a knock at the door. Go to the door, open it, and it's Dean. Hello, mate. What's happening? What you doing? He's like, oh, I don't know, man. I thought we could go over to the woods and like make our camp bigger or something like that. And I was like, well, I suppose I ain't got to go for an hour. So I was like, my mum was upstairs getting ready herself, shouted up the stairs, Mum, is it all right if I just go out with Dean for a little while? And she goes, yes, okay, you can go out, but do not get dirty because you're in your new clothes and that, and we're about to go out, do you know what I mean? So just don't get dirty. And if you're going to play football, change your shoes. No, I don't need to change my shoes. I'm all right. I ain't going to play football. I'm just going to be chatting downstairs. That's all right, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So anyway, me and Dean like left my house, went down the ramp, started walking through Hanbrook Garage on our way to the woods. The thing was, the day before, it had been raining like nothing. I'll tell you what, it was like a blustery blizzard. So when we got to the woods, straight away, you like, there was like this little white fence we used to climb over and then jump down into the woods or whatever. And straight away, you could just see that the grass had loads of like water droplets all over the top of the grass. So you knew that the grass was wet. Where our camp was, it was a bit deeper in the woods and it was basically just mud. There was this hill and it was just like just a big mud hill, like, and you had to go down that to get to where this camp was. So anyway, so we're making our way through the woods, like, and I'm trying my best, like walking down these muddy paths, trying my best not to get these trainers dirty. Anyway, we get to this hill, like, and then the camp's just down the bottom of the hill, right? So Dean's like flipping, I don't know, he's like, whoosh, 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 whoosh. Didn't even get a bit of dirt on anything. Don't ask me how he used to be like that, but he just never used to get dirty. Oh, it's mental. So boom, there's me trying to follow what Dean's done to get to the bottom of this hill without getting muddy, and boom, I have slipped, gone flying up in the air, come back down, boom, hit the flipping hill and rolled down the hill, like, and I've just rolled to Dean's feet and he's at the bottom of the hill. And then I just like looked up at him and he just started cracking up, man. He's like making me so angry, like, so I've got up and he's gone back up the top of the hill, not no mud at all yet. And because I'm angry, I'm chasing him. So I've run up this hill trying to get to him, yeah. And I've slipped, I'm falling over. Everything, every part of me was covered in mud. These new trainers looked like they was flipping about 20 years old. And like I had shorts on and a t-shirt. And it was covered in mud, everything. Like, got to the top of the hill and Dean's cracking up laughing at me. And then he's running off, so I'm chasing him. And every time we're getting to like a muddy area, boom, I'm slipping straight over in the mud. Oh my God, I was covered from head to toe in mud. So I've run out of the woods, still just chasing Dean, trying to catch him. Like, and there, no way I'm catching him, he's off. Anyway, we get down to like where Dean's house is and that, and he runs in his house, like, and I'm standing outside. And a couple of his brothers are like looking through the windows at me and they're coming out and they're like, John, what is going on? What have you been doing? And I said, oh, we went in the woods. And then they're like, well, how comes Dean hasn't got one bit of mud on him and you just look like a flipping mud snowman or whatever? I was like, oh, I don't know, man. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to tell my mum we're going out in about 20 minutes and I'm covered in mud. So anyway, I've had to go upstairs to my house. Like, I've gone upstairs and I didn't have a key on me or anything, so I knocked on the door. My mum's out the door. Oh my God, her face. It's just like, you could just tell she wanted to kill me, man. I was just like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. I swear, I was just like, I tried to follow Dina. And she went, you big clumsy idiot, get in here. And she's like, oh my God, it was like, she ran a bath and then she just like threw me in the bath and went outside and shut the door and she said, clean yourself. Like, and like I got all washed, got all the mud off me, I was all clean and that, but my brand new clothes were gone on me. So I came outside and then I had to put old clothes on, like, and then it was just so funny because as we're leaving, we're going down the ramp, like, and by this time, like, kids have started congressing at the bottom of the ramp, like near the conker tree. And Dean's just there cracking up, like his brother Mark was laughing and everything, and I was just like, rrr. So we got downstairs and we got in whatever motors we had at the time or whatever and drove off, and like I could just see as I'm driving off, like in my old clothes, like everyone's laughing at me. Like most of them didn't even know what had happened because I'd been up and got cleaned up and all that. And but I could just see Dean cracking up, and I was just so angry, man. I was just sitting in that car like, oh, I think it was just funny, but it's just mad how Dean could go into them big dirty woods with mud everywhere and he would not get even a single little sliver of mud on anything he was wearing. And then you got big old clumsy me going in the woods and just getting covered in everything that there was there to cover you in. Mental. All right, well, I thought that was a story you could have a laugh at me about. Okay, well, I will speak to you lot soon. Please like, subscribe, smash bells, comment, and all that sort of palaver. All right, nice one. Speak soon, yeah? Nice one.
Chap Tales. Don't you wanna hear some Chap Tales?